Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I am your host, Vito. This is episode 61. I've never been in a better mood than I am right now before recording. And before we get to anything, let's just do it. Oh, I'm getting tangled. We are going to the Champions League final for the first time since 2010. Morale is through the roof, folks. But let's get to this. Let's get to the episode. Oh, I'm on top of the world. The message of the week is just have some faith, have some belief in all things. In the sports world, in your world, like, believe in yourself. That's the message of the week. Don't give up on yourself. Give it a try. And then just have some faith. Because if you told me Inter would be in the final of the Champions League right now, I would have told you you're crazy. But we had some belief, and here we are. So believe in yourself, folks. I'm accompanied this week by a great friend, a two-time guest, the host of Realtor-ish podcast, which you can find on every single platform that you listen or you feel like watching a podcast on. The one and only Juliana Gainsbourg.
What up?
How you doing? How you feeling?
I feel great. Probably not as great as you.
Nobody does.
No.
One more time.
Okay, here we go.
Siamo noi. Oh, shit. Okay, that's enough for that real quick. Let's get to the wine. Oh, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody who watches. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, just change it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the sponsors of the show. They're not happy with me right now because their team just lost. We sent them home. But listen. I love you guys, okay? If you want to come to Istanbul with me and my parents, everybody, we're going to the game. I'm just kidding. Those tickets are probably $17,000 a piece. Anyway, do you remember the number?
I was just thinking off the top of my head, like, do I remember the number? It's so bad because I don't.
Oh, okay, so you're usually good. You might get it in the beginning. So the sponsors of the show, Lo Duca Pizza, best pizza in New York, period. Brooklyn, New York specifically. The address is 14 Newkirk Plaza, Brooklyn, New York 11226, and the phone number 718-859-1501. Good, she got it. 718-859-1501. Folks, put your volume up.
Thank you.
You're welcome, mate.
I answered the phone to my dad today in a British accent. And
He
he stopped and he was like,
is this my daughter?
I was like, wait, that was actually pretty good. Well, he knew it was me because we're on FaceTime, but.
Oh, okay. Cheers. Thanks for your support. You know?
Salute.
Oh, nothing better than some Pinot Grigio after a nice win.
I wish I was more in touch.
What, with the wine? Or with the game?
Sure, both.
Well, the game
honestly,
I think could be taught. You know, just come over on a Saturday or a Sunday. This Champions League is always a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
No, I mean, I generally know soccer, football.
Calcio.
I don't know any of the teams,
right.
any of the process of that, but the sport in general, I could watch and understand.
Yeah, it's just
not really my vibe, but sure.
Let me explain what today's game.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Just real brief. So imagine if the Eagles and the Cowboys were in the conference championship and the winner goes to the Super Bowl. That was today. So we played our biggest rivals. We shared the same stadium. All that.
You share the same stadium?
Yes.
That's kind of weird.
They're AC Milan. We're Inter Milan. So we both play Milan. They're red and black. We're blue and black. So imagine that's how I could explain it to you guys. If the Cowboys and the Eagles were in the conference championship, winner goes to the Super Bowl. So now we're in the Super Bowl. And now the winner of the two teams tomorrow, we play the winner. It's Real Madrid or Manchester City. And I don't care who we play because we're taking it home. Oh, but morale, extremely. I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to chug the rest of this glass. Yeah, I am. Because
I'm not going to.
I didn't ask you to. Forza Inter. Sempre. Siamo pazzi.
I have to drive.
I'll drive you.
Makes no sense.
So, how's the pod going?
I love it. We're going to rebrand, but I love it.
Ooh, can we get into details of the rebranding here, or would you want to do that off camera? Yeah, we'll check the time.
Yeah, no, it's very simple. There's a couple reasons. One, my brand will always somehow like fall in line with real estate because that's like who I am.
Right.
I do want to get slightly away from it, but still about business and networking and business development, entrepreneurship, that kind of thing. I just have a lot of people in my world that are doing things with their own businesses that aren't necessarily real estate that I really want to put on and talk about, and I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of cool people, so I kind of want to spread that audience a little bit wider. And also National Association of Realtors trademarks the word realtor.
Wow. Ooh, so you're running
So
a little bit
when I do start making money, because it's a when,
I like that.
mindset, manifestation,
I love it.
they'll probably come be like, you owe us money.
Right.
So I'm just going to change it now.
Any ideas for the name?
Oh, it's everything's set in stone.
Oh,
it's
great.
already like pre-recorded.
Love that.
Everything's done. It's just
Love that. So instead of
a couple things
for the future, instead of just real estate based, it might be more so business based.
It's going to be more so like business building, the path, networking. My whole business is built on networking. So I kind of want to kind of just talk about like that.
Okay.
With other people and their businesses.
Well, you got my support, so I'm
Thank
here
you.
for it. But yeah, keep it up. So again, realtor-ish, but it's gonna be changed.
Just follow that because I'm not gonna make new accounts, so you'll just automatically be following.
Right.
everything.
Okay. Good. Are you gonna change the like thumbnail kind of picture where you're like this?
I really love it.
Yeah, I do too. I
so
like
the
it.
logo will change.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna keep the same picture.
Good.
I feel like I shouldn't because it's like when you rebrand, you should like
completely rebrand.
not even completely. It should just be like new and fresh.
Okay.
So I will take a picture in like the same spot, same kind of vibe, maybe different outfit. I don't know.
Doing this head and stuff.
Well, technically, right now, as it is, it's the same picture, same color scheme, everything, except the actual like logo and the name is different, and the way it's like with my body, it kind of like aligns with it. So I'll probably leave it, but you know, you never know. My producer, as much as it's my show, he is very creative, and I just kind of let him do a lot of the stuff because I always agree with what he says. So we'll see what he comes up with.
Okay. Well, shout out to him. Hope he continues to, help as the best he can. But like I said, you got my support. So looking forward to the rebrand, and we'll go from there. And then when you start making money, it'll be cool. That's all.
Yeah, and then like nobody can like say shit.
Right. Can they say shit now? I don't think so. What can they say now?
Like I'm saying, they can come after me.
I thought you meant from like the public.
Oh no.
You were talking.
I'm just talking about like people trying to get their bag off me.
Yeah. That's fair. I didn't know that. I didn't even think about that. Realtor.
I kind of knew that going into it. Like,
really?
I didn't when I launched it, but I found out like after only like one episode in, and I just said, fuck it, let's just keep it, and then take the slap on the wrist and rebrand then. But then as the podcast has progressed, we've done 11 episodes. I have 2 coming out. I want something different, and it just feels like it's right to do it anyway.
Okay. We're here for it. Keep grinding, keep working, networking. That's literally the name of the game, networking.
Yeah. Always meeting people, always having new conversations.
We wanted to touch on this last time. First off, it's been a while since the last time we came. It was exactly
31 episodes ago.
30.
30?
Because this would be 61.
I was one off.
Quick math with Jules, folks. Failed you.
I sell houses.
Right. She's not a mathematician.
I just find and connect the people. I don't do the mortgage. I ain't the numbers guy.
So yeah, it was 30 episodes ago. That's a long time. But it was a lot of fun the last time. But one thing we did not touch on last time that we wanted to talk about was mindset. And this was, you're big on. We had a great time.
Also, not even that. No. We had a great time, but like it's vibrations with Vito, and that was like our whole conversation leading into having the episode. That we didn't even do a single thing on.
Yeah, because the conversation took over somewhere else,
I mean, but whatever. It was like an hour episode.
Is that an issue, boss?
I'm not saying it's an issue. I'm just saying like we went on. Like we probably could have kept going.
You're right. She almost made me flip this table over.
When?
Just now.
Oh my god.
Could have switched like that.
Dude, like you're supposed to be like positive. Meanwhile, you're like getting hype over me saying one thing.
I'm amped up.
Hot.
My britches are
Talk
hot.
about being hot.
Okay, so
I forgot my glasses, and he tried to give me these.
Put 'em
Phyllis.
yeah.
What the fuck is this? This looks like Willy Wonka glasses.
I think they're nice, but Jules
They
didn't
look
like them.
like I should be wearing daisies on a white hat while wearing this to church.
Hey,
25 years ago.
Nothing wrong with going to church, folks.
There's nothing wrong going to church. I'm just trying to paint the picture for those listening at home.
Right. No, I hear you.
Almost oval lenses with thick black frames, but it's thicker on the outside.
Maybe I share. Means I like.
Remember the Willy Wonka remake with Johnny Depp? Mm-hmm. That's what these look like.
Yeah, 100%.
But black, not white.
I kind of want to put them on.
Put them on.
Yeah, you let me know how much of a clown I look.
Meanwhile, I was being a brat. I took Vito's actual glasses.
Right, but you know what? I'm a team player. I'm a team player.
That's ridiculous.
They look stupid?
That is. Look at yourself here.
Well, I mean,
No,
look at myself. This is bad. She's snapping pictures. Okay. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, I can't wait for a reason to post this. Are you kidding me? I don't know if you guys can see this.
I'll zoom in on it. She snapped, for the people who are just listening, she snapped a picture of me with these glasses. I look like a fool. All right, so maybe they're not.
He tried to get me to wear them. Like, I don't know.
I brought options.
What are you doing?
I brought options. You can't get mad at a guy for.
I'm actually not mad at you. I'm mad at Phyllis for owning them. And speaking of Phyllis, where the fuck is Phyllis at?
She's at home. She's at home in the city of Philadelphia. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Faye, love you. Hope your birthday was great. We had a great time celebrating here. But yeah, get some new glasses. What's up?
Did you tell her that I'm going to Drake?
No. That's a good way to tell her.
Oh, yeah. Guess what, B? I'm going to Drake. In Brooklyn.
Oh, in Brooklyn.
I wish it was in Philly. I might go to Philly too, but not gonna get the same tickets.
Well, let me say this: if you go to Brooklyn for this concert, you better stop.
Luca Pizza.
That's right. She knows. You better stop.
1501.
Yeah, 718-859-1501. Yeah, you say 01. We talked about that before.
Did we?
Yeah, you say 01. Or like if it's
I
like
never say 01. The only times I ever say 01 is when I say Luca's Pizza's number and when I say my old house phone number that doesn't exist anymore. 750-0842.
I knew you were going to say the number. Well, yeah, just stop in. They're open every day except for Sunday. And
it's on a Monday.
Good, they'll be there. And then,
dude,
yeah.
that would be so funny.
Just saying that.
If I can actually arrange to go there.
Yeah.
I was in Brooklyn the other day. I should have stopped.
I'm telling you. And if you tell them that, you've been
like, yo.
Yeah. Vito's my homie.
Vibrations with Vito.
They'll be like, hey. So he said, my cousin Alessandro said he did not watch this week's episode because he saw that I was wearing an Eat the jersey.
Well, now he's not going to fucking watch this either.
He's going to watch it. He's just being an ass, But he loves
Okay, last thing, and I'll get back on track.
Sure.
Today I dropped my car off at the mechanic. I've been in need of a mechanic in the city. I don't like coming. I'm originally from the burbs. I don't want to drive back to the burbs every time I need something. I've been living in the burbs in the city for over 2 years now. I'm trying to establish more of like the general needs of things in the area. Like I still go to the dentist in the burbs.
Good.
I still get my eyebrows done in the burbs. Like I need to switch this stuff over. So call my friend John up. I'm like, yo, John, he knows everybody, and if he needs something that he doesn't know, he calls me. Like we're very back and forth about that networking. So I said, I need a mechanic in the city. Like, do you know someone? He said, what kind of car you have? I said, a C300. He said, oh, my dad is a foreign car mechanic specifically, and his name is Pasquale. Great dude.
Classic.
Off the boat. I drive over to this guy's place, little old Italian guy, absolute gem of a human being, cursing up a fucking storm. I can't even do it. Cursing up a storm, yelling at people on the phone. He sits down, pulls out a wood tip wine, black and mild, has a smoke. I don't like smoking, but it was just went with the scenario.
Okay.
And we're just sitting there shooting the shit. He's like, you want an espresso? I'm like, yeah.
What a gentleman.
Takes me down into the basement of the shop, makes me an espresso.
A little creepy.
No, it wasn't creepy at all. Actually,
the way you said it. You took
no. Like it was just like I didn't even expect to have it. It was like, honestly, it wasn't creepy. It was.
Do
funny.
you like espresso?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Some people really just don't like it. I like it. Do you put sugar in your espresso?
I didn't.
You normally would you?
If they have like brown sugar, or like
brown sugar, you're bougie.
or like whatever, I don't like go out and often order an espresso, but if I'm like at somewhere that does it, like there's this place in Philly that is members only Italian restaurant. I'll have to take you there one day. They make the best espresso martinis, and their espressos are really good. So like that's like some fancy shit.
Espresso martinis are good. But so like let's say I had a machine here in the studio. Would you have a
Absolutely.
Good. Okay. Noted.
Noted. You have to get like a
authentic one?
Like a Breville or Bravo, whatever it's called.
I'll tell you what.
My dad has this really nice one at his house. That's where it all started. Well, I used to work in the restaurant industry, and like if you watched episode 31, you would know that.
They know.
They know. But I used to work in the restaurant industry, and that's where I learned how to make them because I worked in nicer restaurants that had the nicer machines. But my dad's like real into it.
Yeah.
Like cappuccinos, espressos, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
what did you have from Wawa before you got here that was terrible?
Okay.
Let's put them on blast.
Wawa, not going to sponsor this podcast because guess what? Your iced matchas have been shit lately. And I don't know if it's just the individual stores and the recipe that Wawa brings down to the stores doesn't get taught right or what's going on. But an oat milk matcha, whether it's hot or iced, used to slap. I don't know if these people just are not mixing it, what the deal is, but quality control needs to be evaluated because it's not happening. And I just got a 16 ounce and it was garbage. I didn't even want to drink it. And normally I drink it in like 3 minutes and my stomach hurts immediately because I drank it too fast. So that's how you know it was trash because I literally didn't even get this much.
She's fired up, folks. She's fired up.
You got me fired up when you yelled at me for whatever you just yelled at me 10 minutes ago.
What
did I say? And yours that I'm about to flip the table.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were acting crazy.
I didn't even say anything.
No, it was just, I saw the slightest opportunity to make it you the bad guy, and I took it.
Okay, anyway, let's talk about mindset. I'm sick of talking negative. I'm sick of it.
What negative talk? I'm having a great time.
I'm talking shit on Wawa right now.
Fuck them. Fuck them. All right, mindset. What is so important about mindset to you? What do you think is like the proper mindset to have?
Well, I think a lot of people waste energy on being mad and like let people take real estate up in their minds.
Oh, I like that.
Off shit that like doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like I definitely come from like like naturally my dad and I are complainers, subconsciously.
Okay.
Like unconscious, conscious, whatever you want to call it. Like we just complain just to fill air. You know, like oh, I'm tired, or like it's been a long day, or like whatever. So I've actively in the past like year or two have really focused on less of that, and like what you put in your ears and what you say, it all like matters. So I just like to speak more positively. Like I normally wouldn't just go and trash Wawa like that. Like whatever, life's like life's not that hard to be complaining about a fucking matcha. $6, Andre. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Who cares?
Who cares? When did we start saying that?
My grandma started that when I was in high school. So she for people who don't know, she had the heaviest.
But did you say that to me?
Yes.
And that's how I know that?
Yeah, because my grandma.
I've been saying that for years.
My grandma started it. Because she, Do
you think that I got that from you in high school?
I think a lot of people that know that, got that from me because
I just say it so good. Do I sound like your grandma?
Who cares?
Who cares?
She couldn't really say much in English, but if you sounded out enough times, she could repeat it. So you would be like, "Nana, Dilo, who cares?" And she'd say, "Who cares? Who cares?"
Who cares?
Yeah. So.
Anyway, so like I'm very keen on being more positive. I don't let shit bother me anymore. And you can ask some people, like, that have known me for probably extended period of time, even only a couple of years, will say that I'm much more, like, calm and not reactive as much as I used to be, and it just makes your life better.
Is there anything that you can attribute to that transformation that now, like, you aren't so quick to react? Anything stick out?
Therapy. Love therapy. If you don't have a therapist, get one.
Do you do in person or virtual?
FaceTime.
Okay.
Because I started during the pandemic, so she didn't have in person. And honestly, with my schedule, it's so much better to just have it on FaceTime. But some people feel like they can't have a connection with somebody like that. True. I don't care. My girl is my girl.
Right. I'd say I'm that way. I kind of want the person to person because you feel more. She would feel, or he would feel more for me.
The thing is, I just feel like I can over FaceTime. I couldn't do it if I couldn't see their face. Like I have a friend that does it on the phone.
Yeah.
And he knows his shrink, so like. It makes sense because he already knows him, so I feel like that helps that because you already have that personal connection because he physically does know him like that. But FaceTime for me is like enough.
Right. You got to, what's comfortable for you.
Yeah. So that's one of them. Two, with the people, I've learned a lot from different people in my life over the past couple years, whether it's from work or like people that I've met that have just given me better perspective and outlook. And then I've just done a lot of like mindset-based education and practices.
You reading books or anything about mindset or no?
I haven't in a really long time.
But you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's also comes to like habit forming and like different other positive things that maybe aren't mindset. Like this book Atomic Habits is a really good one for like just bettering your like lifestyle and your habits. So that also pours into your mindset when you're doing things like that to make yourself better.
I hear you. It's scientifically proven that it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
I believe it.
And so I want you to realize that, folks, and try to smile more. You said it in the beginning of your little spiel. That was the word I was looking for. It's so easy to get mad and like let yourself get to that spot, but
it's just like a waste.
Yeah, because what really comes out of it?
Nothing.
Right. Nothing good, unless you could use that energy.
I don't get mad about shit anymore. Like,
no?
I live in the city. There's traffic all the time. I don't care.
Right.
Like, whatever. I'm exactly where I need to be. Now, granted, like, you can't just, like, live your life with that and be like, oh, you're late and, like, not care about it. Like, I'll go out of my way to make sure I'm not late places and, like, take into consideration. But, like, if shit happens, shit happens.
Right, you gotta hold yourself accountable.
What are you gonna do about it? Cry about it all day? Like, no. I'm not gonna waste my life like that.
So, I'll tell you something. I let sports affect me, right? A lot of people can relate to this. When, like, their sports team disappoints them, some people let that carry throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah, you gotta, like, deal with it, feel it, and move on.
Yeah. So, when the Sixers blew the Game 6 loss, I already prepared myself for them to lose Game 7. So, when they lost Game 7...
That's setting expectations for yourself.
Right. And we were here celebrating...
So that you didn't get disappointed.
Right. 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 So, we were celebrating Phyllis's birthday at the same time.
But you manifested them losing.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I wanted to be surprised.
You literally told yourself they're not going to win.
Yeah, and they didn't.
Therefore, they didn't.
No, that's not why they lost.
Actually, it's all Vito's fault that they lost. He manifested it.
It was choke jobs right and left from the whole organization, specifically the MVP.
Well, how do you feel about Doc getting fired?
I don't know if it solves all of our problems.
I think it was quick.
It was so... I think if I was Doc...
Well, they already knew they were going to
I would have quit before they could fire me.
Well, he's obviously not that smart.
Right.
So maybe that's what I would have
did. Because he's going to be the scapegoat. The coach, no matter what sport, the coach is always the scapegoat.
Do you think they still would have fired him even if they won? I guess not, probably. Yeah, tough job. Tough job.
I think James Harden's definitely going to leave.
That's sad.
I think Joel may be on his way out. I don't think so. I think they're probably going to bring him back.
I don't think he can.
When I'm saying bring him back, he's under contract.
I don't think he'll be favored and be able to act the way he acts in another place. Like, I feel like he kind of just does whatever he wants here, and I don't think that's going to be, like...
He has the support from the whole city.
Yeah. I just don't think that people are going to replicate that somewhere else.
Right.
I think that he'd really have to, like, step his game up on another team.
Speaking of mindset, their mindset wasn't right.
No, problem mindset was shit. They didn't have what's-his-face yelling in Embiid's ear
PJ
like,
Tucker.
You can do that!
You want to talk crazy? PJ was our best player in the whole first half.
He also just, like, stepped up during playoffs.
Right. But that's what they call him.
Playoff.
Yeah, playoff PJ or something.
Yeah.
But he like, can't be.
Honestly, I didn't pay attention to the entire season. I'm not going to lie.
That's fine.
Very a playoff type of person.
Fine.
Based off of, one, I don't have cable. Don't have any sports packages. Two, I just don't pay attention.
Fair. No, that's fair.
I love sports. I love watching it. And honestly, watching the playoffs made me realize... Honestly, this year, I probably watched more basketball in the entire season than I ever did. And I'm definitely going to... I went to a couple games, and, like, I enjoy basketball. So I'm going to pay attention more, but... I didn't even know about that dude.
PJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was a great pickup, but this contract is terrible because he's old. He's real old. He's like 37 or 38.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah. But
he just, like, looks old out there.
Yeah.
Like, standing next to everybody. It's like, whose dad is that on the court?
He's a bulldog. He literally plays like a dog. But their mindset was not in the right where it needed to be.
Maxey was, like, little boyed a lot, too.
He's young.
Small.
He's young. But
I feel like he's small compared to a lot of them. Like, a couple drives to the basket, he just got, like,
but
denied.
he's so fast. Like, I encourage him to go to the basket and then shoot his threes. But I don't...
would, like,
dude, the radio, don't listen to the radio, folks. Like, sports radio right now. Because they're saying, like...
It's been shit anyway.
Right, but they're saying everything. They're like...
They don't know. None of them know what they're
we
talking
gotta trade Maxey. We gotta trade... let James walk. And then what? We're left with just
But here's the
Joel.
thing, though. If you do let James walk, I feel like we could make some moves with a valuable trade with that.
So we would have to re-sign him
Right,
and then trade him.
But maybe he'll let us.
Maybe. He did it with Brooklyn. I think he signed and then they traded him to us.
What value does that give him?
To sign and trade?
Yeah.
None. He gets paid regardless. Yeah.
So I guess if he has a good relationship, maybe
Right.
we'll let him.
Right. But now that Doc's gone, maybe he's like, all right, what do you guys want me to do?
Well, maybe who knows? Maybe he doesn't like Doc.
He probably doesn't. Does anybody
Maybe
like
he's going to
Doc?
pull in a good coach.
Does anybody
Dude,
like Doc besides Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen?
Some people in Philadelphia like Doc, I think.
All right, enough of the Sixers
Wait,
talk. I'm getting angry.
Last thing I'm going to say is the process is over.
Dude, it
The
is.
process has been trusted and it has failed us.
10 years. 10 years
Trust
ago it
what
started,
process?
and it's over. If we somehow pull it together, it'd be a different era. The process era is over.
Dude, should I be on a sports talk show?
I'd listen. I'd listen.
Trash the whole podcast. I'm doing a sports podcast now.
No more business and networking podcasts.
Fuck your business. No, okay. So anyway, let's talk about some mindset stuff.
Yeah, is there something that you do to help them with that specifically? You already said that.
I really don't have practices
No.
anymore. I do journal. I have been working on doing more affirmations, which I thought was bullshit. When I first got into real estate, people meditated, said affirmations, looked themselves in the mirror, did shit, vision boards. I thought all that was bullshit. I thought it was stupid. I love it now, actually. Okay. I have a vision board on my phone of, like, well, you can't see it because I have a bunch of notifications, but my lock screen is like my visions, like what I want to achieve, what I want in my life, so that I see that every day.
Do you want to say one vision? Can you give me one vision for the show?
I got a PJ on there. I really want to fly private this year once, even if it's one way.
Wow.
Like, there's a company in New York.
Fuck it.
It's like not that much money. It's expensive, but it's like not at the same time. Like, you can fly private for like $2,000, and like that's a lot of money. But if you like think about,
that's so much money.
Yeah, but if you think about what you're getting, like I'm flying private.
A round trip to go to Italy is almost that.
Yeah. So it's not realistic, and I can't afford that right now.
Right. I mean,
not correctly. Do I physically have $2,000 to my name? Yeah, but I'm not going to be spending on a fucking flight.
Because you got to change other stuff.
There's a company in Manhattan that'll fly to West Palm.
Wow.
And it's like fairly reasonable. So that is a goal of mine. I really want to experience flying private. My only thing is with that is that, like, once you do it, it's like tough to not do it.
Right.
But that's why I fly first class a lot, because if I fly first class, it's really not that much money when you're going to Florida.
I've never been first class. I think that's...
do it one time. Upgrade your flight when you get there. Ask them if they have first class. See if they give you a deal like $100 or something.
Extra $100? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like get a main cabin.
Right.
Make sure it's main cabin. And then when you get there, just ask, like, hey, do you have anything available in first class? And just like upgrade yourself, or even like the week before, or whatever. Like call them up or something. Like sometimes you can get a discount.
Okay.
But Steve Harvey will say, like, do that, because now any other time you fly and you walk past first class, it'll like kill you. And it'll just motivate you to be better, make more money.
I like that.
And I always say, like, it's not too much money. I just can't afford it.
You always say that you can't afford it. I guess you just don't want to spend that. It's unnecessary.
No, I'm saying, like, I don't live in a $500,000 house because, not because that's too expensive, it's because I can't afford it.
Okay, fair.
So, like, I don't complain that shit costs too much money. I just don't have the money.
We gotta get
there. If I had the money, it wouldn't be expensive.
We gotta get there.
But that's my mindset, is like, I'm not gonna bitch and moan about something costing too much money. If I think it's too expensive, it's because I can't afford it. So that's on me.
And that goes with that Steve Harvey quote, you know?
That's what I'm
Walking
saying.
by first class.
So what I do is I fly first class as much as possible. And when I don't, it hurts.
Yeah.
And like when I pay for that $30 Frontier flight to Tampa because it's $30, I can afford to go to Tampa for $30.
Right.
I'm like, damn.
You ever been in the back of the plane?
The back?
Like the last row.
I don't think so.
One time I did.
I won't do it. I just won't go.
I didn't know.
Like if
it was, I didn't know that my seat was the very last seat of the plane.
How?
What do you mean? I just was like, I'm on the, I got on the plane.
You
I didn't
pick your seat?
No.
Rookie.
Yeah, it was fairly while. It was a while ago. I was definitely a rookie.
Just kidding.
No, I mean,
You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know. But so like, I'm looking. I'm like, oh, okay. So let's say it was H. I'm like, all right, H. And then I, walk down there, and I'm like, oof, we're at the last seat.
Yeah, I can't.
And the turbulence was.
What was the airline? What was the airline?
It was Spirit.
Oh, good God.
Life changing. I was literally so scared.
I will not fly Spirit unless it's from, like, Florida to Florida. Like, sometimes I'll take a flight from Tampa to Fort Lauderdale.
Nice.
It's very cheap. It's less money and time to just fly than to rent a car and drive. Like, gas and renting the car, it makes no sense. So, sometimes I'll fly Spirit just because that's the only thing available.
I hear you.
I do Frontier sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, and there's no first class in Frontier. They have big seats.
That's what they call it. That's what they call it.
It's like it's like 2 inches different.
Interesting.
So I don't do that, but every now and then, like, sometimes there's just not flights that align with my schedule where I'm like, fuck, I have to fly Frontier, but I try to sit on the aisle and close my eyes. Just close my eyes.
Here's the question: does anything bother you about the flight, like the takeoff or the landing, anything like that? No. Okay, so I'm nervous about the takeoff. When you realize you're not on the ground, my stomach feels a certain way, and then we get in the air, and I'm like, we're just driving.
I don't know
500 miles per hour. That's all.
Literally, I don't know if it's just I've been on so many flights.
Probably.
I haven't even really traveled that much. It's mostly just to Florida.
I still consider that traveling, though.
I'm saying, like, I haven't experienced, like, traveling across the world. Like, I haven't had that. I'm just saying.
Have you been out of the country?
I went on a cruise to the Bahamas once.
Okay.
I think I'll go out of the country maybe next year.
Nice.
I kind of put that off for a little while with the pandemic and all that.
Right.
Shit.
It's a good call, honestly. But folks, get your mindset right. All right.
Yeah. Here's a couple of things.
Please tell me.
In Keller Williams' world, they have this training. Keller Williams, by the way, for anyone that hasn't seen episode 31, real estate agent. I work with Keller Williams, the Juliana Gainsbourg Group, Philadelphia, Bucks County, the Shore, anywhere in the world, whatever. That's my little insert there.
I like it. Go ahead.
Or you could call up Angela.
Facts. My cousin, my sister. Yeah, I just.
He doesn't. He's drunk.
I'm thinking of everything. La Duca Pizza. I'm thinking of
Angela, Dan.
Dan, really.
Dan, where you at?
She had to use it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angela.
Angela.
Hell yeah.
No, for real. If you're not gonna buy or sell your house with Jules, you definitely got to do it with my sister.
Or just call Angela first, and then she'll refer it to me, and everybody makes a little money.
That's right. I like it. I like the way you
So, anyways, there's a training, and I took this training like 4 months into getting my license, and it was at the time, I don't really know how much it is now anymore, but at the time it was very mindset based, and I had never sold any business before that, and I had a small database, so not a lot of people to call, no past clients, they didn't exist, so I focused a lot on the mindset side of it, whereas a lot of people focus on, like, the calling and the scripts and all that stuff.
Right.
They give you a sheet, and it has, like, the laws of the class, so it's, like, sayings, and so I use these sayings. It's, like, in my vocabulary. I think on the last episode I said shit without even, like, thinking it, you know? One of my favorite ones, I say this to my clients and people that I coach, you can have reasons or results, and you can't have both. You can make excuses, but you can either do the damn thing or not.
Steve Connovich said the same thing.
Episode
59. Yeah,
great guy.
Shout
great
out
episode.
Steve. Shout out to Steve.
Love that guy.
But yeah, he said the same thing. You can have your either reasons or results.
You can't have both.
Yeah.
And you can't have both. Not but. I try not to use the word but at all.
And. I like it.
Because you say but, in most situations, it takes back what you just said.
Yeah,
like,
it's an excuse,
you're pretty,
sort of.
But...
Right. Your nose is
I did the work, but I'm late.
Right.
I left early, but I'm late.
She's nice, but she's got an attitude. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, well, then she's not nice.
Right.
Or that takes back what you said, whatever. Reasons or results, you can't have both. What you focus on expands. It's a good mindset. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change.
That one's one of my favorite quotes that I've heard in my entire life.
Because I'm not going to be humble about it. I'm very good at being devil's advocate in a lot of situations. I think that's what makes me a good agent, because I'm able to, like, put myself in other people's shoes where like I never been in their situation, but like I can like just see from their direction. And so like you could be mad about something, but then you could change your perspective on it, and maybe you're not. Change the way you look at things, and things you look at change. Take the hardships and see how it's actually beneficial. There's a couple other ones, but those are my favorite.
Preacher Jules here. Yeah, no, no, I definitely like that. Speaking of mindset in general, though, May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mindset May?
Huh?
Mindset May. No, I like that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I want to say, anybody that you care about, regardless if they're related to you or they're just a friend or someone you haven't talked to in a long time, check in with them, because it could be just that one message you sent to them that means a lot to them. And now, maybe they were feeling real down that day and they saw a message from you and they haven't talked to you in a while, and it makes them feel good. So just check in with somebody. Take somebody out to lunch you haven't seen in a long time. It's just Mental Health Awareness Month. It seems like nowadays mental health is almost, if not more important than physical health, because you just don't know.
Well, you can't be right unless you get your mental right.
Right. Another one. There
Also, just compliment people.
Yeah.
Dude, I love when I see someone and you can tell they like worked hard on their outfit, whether I like it or not. I'm telling them they look good. Mm-hmm. Like, you know that they like got up in the morning and they like did their hair and makeup, and they like they love what they're wearing.
Right.
Who gives a fuck if I like it or not?
No, right. But some people dress for other people.
Like, I was talking to somebody, I don't know what the situation was, but they were like, why would they do that? Or why would they do this? I'm like, I don't know. They probably like it.
Right.
And the other person was like, you're right. Good for them. I'm like,
it's that simple. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? For real. So check in with people. Get your mental right. Get your mindset right. Think positive thoughts. If you have a negative thought, think of 2 positive ones. Cancel it out.
Speak kindly to yourself.
Right. Ooh, right. Like, sometimes I'll catch myself being like, that was so dumb. Like,
yeah, don't say that.
Right. And then ooh.
And don't call people dumb. Don't call people stupid. Don't do that.
I like that as well. Ooh, another transition I love. My brain doesn't stop moving. But here's a question for you. Do you have, like, internal dialogue with yourself? Like, do you have a conversation with yourself?
I guess.
The way you're answering me, I'm starting to think no. Like, before I do something, my conscience, I guess you might call it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's telling me, like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do that.
Yeah, you should train your conscience to be nicer to yourself.
Well, that too, right? But some people just don't
think before they speak.
That. For sure.
Because they don't have a process.
Right. But some people just don't have that dialogue with themselves in their head. You know that?
That's crazy.
There was a poll I saw.
I think that means you're intelligent.
Good. One could say.
I think. Isn't there something that says if you talk to yourself, like,
you're not intelligent?
You are.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't talk to myself out loud.
No, neither do I.
Right. That's a little, we're crossing another bridge.
But last night I whacked my head on it. I have a stylo dryer and I was cleaning it. Successfully cleaning it. And the lid to pour the stuff in up the top, like the detergent, I was like bent down cleaning it out and I whacked my head on the corner of it. Look, it's still bleeding.
Oh, still bleeding. She said she's leaking. Oh my God! Somebody get the EMTs.
Ambulance. Call an ambulance.
But not for me. Another one.
I'm so glad you got that.
That's a great
dude. If you don't know TikToks and Vines and YouTube videos, get away from me.
I could also say the same about SpongeBob. If I say a SpongeBob quote and somebody can't know what I'm talking about.
I know a lot of them.
Right, but the simple ones. Like a simple one. If I say like the Krusty Krab and someone doesn't go, pizza
or
is the pizza, it's a problem.
Like, it's a rock.
It's wrong.
Or like, you know what one I say a lot?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. That's one of the best. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, I'm judging you.
I'm trying to say the one, but I can't. But I just say, my legs.
My legs.
And like, people will say something like,
where's my drink? My
chocolate.
My Dr. Kelp.
No. Sometimes like people will trigger it in my own brain, and I'll be like, every morning I wake up and I break every bone in my body. And my legs are made of glass.
I may have spit some wine out.
What the fuck?
all over my hand. Oh. Okay, good. We're all right. That's what socks are for.
No, this is Patrick.
No.
Like,
this is
you don't know how many
Patrick.
times people call me and they're like, is this Juliana?
And you're like,
No,
no.
this is Patrick. And that's on being in a good mood.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Giggling and having a good time. Stop
That's
being
right.
so uptight.
Mindset smile. Get with the program. Know some Vines, know some TikToks, but you better know your SpongeBob.
Also, shout out Fairy Garden Mindset. Impossible isn't real.
Yeah, tell them.
Take that mindset.
Tell them.
What was this?
I can't get over the thought of people not talking to themselves inside their head. Like, what goes on? Absolutely nothing.
You know that guy you
take
had
on-
on the episode, Greg?
I think I know him.
That's dialogue?
Yeah, he does.
Good.
I think so. I think most people do, but I think that maybe the people that don't are the ones that need to really understand that May is for Mental Health Awareness Month, and they need to see a therapist or talk to somebody.
And don't even joke about that. I love my therapist, and I told someone that doesn't go to therapy that they should not like. They
not to
need
be
to. I'm
rude,
just
right,
saying, like
not
in
to be
general,
rude,
you
right.
should go to therapy. I love it. And they were like, "Why would I go to therapy? Like, there's nothing wrong." I'm like,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
I
wrong.
get the whole idea if it's broke, don't break it.
If it's broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Excuse me.
Correct. I don't know what I was saying. I was
You
thinking
said
about Lil Wayne.
if it ain't broke, don't break it.
Yeah, but
if it ain't broke,
Don't break it. That's what I was thinking in my
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
What song is that?
And we be steady, mobbing.
Okay,
you're
what's
a goon,
what's a goon to a goblin?
Yeah. He said, I got 10 bathrooms. I can shit all day. That's a great one.
Okay, anyway. They were like, oh, I don't need to. You should go even when it's good to keep it good.
Yeah.
It's like getting like
I
oil
like
in a
that.
car that works.
It's like getting a haircut. You don't let it go.
Freshen up.
Right. Keep it fresh. We're the freshenators over here. I want to say to all the men, don't be afraid. Don't think
Therapy is good.
Right. I went a handful of times.
Talk your shit.
Right. So I liked the idea of therapy because this person doesn't know me at all. Is not going to have any preconceived.
Unbiased.
Right. It's completely unbiased.
And educated responses.
Yeah, and that
like your
person-
friends aren't giving you educated responses, even if they are unbiased.
Right. So, sometimes when someone's coming to me for that kind of advice, first off, I want to make sure they feel at ease,
I am not a professional.
I'm not. But I want to make them feel at ease first,
Yeah.
The therapist might probably not do that. They might want to tell you what's real first. And that might be good for you.
Or they just listen and then they tell you.
Right. But I mean, like, off that first, like, their first response.
Yeah, they don't
coddle you.
Mine does not sugarcoat it because she knows she doesn't have to.
Yeah, that's good. So men, don't be afraid to go to therapy. It doesn't make you less of a man or make you a P word or anything like that. Just, take care of you. That's what this whole spiel should be about. Take care of you. Get your mind right. Get your shit right.
Nobody wants to be a man. I mean, be with a man that doesn't have their
Nobody
shit.
wants to be a man.
Nobody wants to be with a man that needs to get their shit right. Like, fix your shit, dude.
Fair.
Get in touch with your feelings.
Yeah, that's
Grow up.
That's
You know what that's from?
grow up.
She came down in a bubble, Doug. Her sister was a witch. The Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh,
whatever.
is it
I
west
think
or-
it's East.
Wicked Witch.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
Yeah, I think it's East. Yeah, that's a good one.
She came down in a bubble, dog. Grow up.
That's a good one. Good. I love having you here.
Cheers to that.
Make sure you subscribe, folks, and check out her pod while we're here. Can't wait for the rebrand.
Right now it's a little serious, but we're getting a little funny. Not this, mine.
Oh, okay. Your pod. You
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
It's good. It's educational.
Do you you have 2 in the tuck? You said in the beginning of the
Always.
show? Okay. Always. So this isn't the tuck. It's a little.
I've been trying so hard to get you to do.
Right. Like to do.
What happens if you want to go away? You're like, shop's closed.
See, but I would know. And I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, but
So like I know what
that's
I'm.
not scalable.
All right, I hear you.
Like, what if you get sick real bad?
Then,
The podcast just over?
No, we do it in my bed. I'm in the bed. You're in a chair next to me. Boom.
All right, I'll come in with the mics.
That's right. And I'm like, welcome.
I just take over the podcast.
Best of the week is drink some rubber.
You're like, you have tubes going through your throat. All this shit.
Oh,
Don't let your mom see that shit.
No, I hear.
Don't say that about my baby.
She was so excited to see you.
Oh.
Shout out to your dad. I want to take this quick second just to be like, shout out to Mr. Gainsbourg.
Mitch.
The best. Mitch is his name? Shout out to Mitch. That's all we're going to say. Shout out to Mitch. I think this is a good time to do, we're going to do some hot takes back and forth.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for
Perhaps
this
you might
all
call
week.
them unpopular opinions, maybe.
Let's do it.
All right. Do you have any off the top of your head?
No, was I supposed to bring some?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have some.
I'll just think of them as we go.
All right. I thought we
I
established that.
only did the lyrics. I
doesn't-
thought
she
you were
doesn't-
bringing the hot takes.
Okay. I thought we were
It's
going
your show.
It is. I
So
thought.
get it together.
I thought we were doing some.
You
and
did
some.
not give me an assignment like that.
We were on.
You should have checked it.
She's lying through her teeth right now.
Why didn't you bring it up last night then?
Last night.
Couldn't even get an
Answer.
answer.
I tried to call, but my pride won't let me down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I know everything.
If I told you once.
No, it's done.
Shout out to Keisha Cole, and P Diddy. Okay, first hot take from me: pickles are the worst possible thing to put on a sandwich. I'll stand by it. I'll die by it. Debate me. Debate your mother. Call her. Tell her Vito doesn't like pickles. What? Your mouth is wide open. You like pickles? I should kick you off this podcast.
That's aggressive.
No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly,
So many people-
there's no way for me to, like, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can. I'll do it every time.
No. I'm saying, like, I can't change your opinion. Like, your taste buds are your taste buds.
Sure.
So I'm not going to defend it.
But some people swear by pickles.
I mean, I'm not that passionate about it. But I love relish.
Oh.
And also a nice Jewish pickle.
What's a Jewish pickle?
Good dill pickle.
Why do you call it Jewish?
It's like Jewish pickles, you know?
I don't say, oh, this is Italian soda.
Yeah, but you would say Italian peppers.
I wouldn't.
You don't say, like, the
Green.
style of, like, long hots, like Italian pepper type of, like, whatever.
If it's that specific, other than that, it's green, red, and yellow, whatever it is, orange.
Maybe.
That's what I would say. But, if you're eating a Jewish pickle right now.
Like, I don't even know what that is. Now it's, like, tripping me out. Now I gotta look this up. Like, kosher dill.
I can't get with
Kosher
it.
pickles.
So this is what bothers me.
You probably didn't even know. You probably, well, whatever. You don't like pickles.
Right. This is
Somewhere
what
reason.
bothers me, though. Look, so, like, chicken sandwiches, if you go to a fast food joint, they come
but
with
the
pickles
pickle-
on them.
Wait a second. Hold the phone.
Hold it.
Do you like chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A?
Absolutely.
Really?
Don't tell me they put pickles in them. You're smoking crack.
There's pickle juice in the breading.
How do you know? They told you?
That's the secret
The
recipe.
CEO of Chick-fil-A called you?
I'm gonna look it up too, since I don't know where Dina's at. Just kidding. I'll look it up myself.
Shout out to Dina. We love you.
Shout out to Dina.
Read it to me. I can't wait till she says, okay, it's not a thing. Yeah, there you go. Oh, fuck. Someone
It says,
told her that.
Sorry, fans. Chick-fil-A doesn't really use pickle juice to make its chicken.
Okay,
Damn.
so someone lied to Jules and she came on this
Don't take it
program.
from me. This is not so secret that's fueled by the love affair so many people have with Chick-fil-A. It's pickle brine. Well, before being fried to perfection, the chicken breasts are brined with pickle juice for super juicy, tender meat.
Who wrote this? An employee? Right. Exactly.
Google says it.
I'm gonna go there. Next time I go there, I'm gonna say, hey, do you
Why does Chick-fil-A use pickle juice? Using pickle juice to tenderize meat. Pork, turkey, and of course chicken breast can soak in the zesty brine to pick up moist texture and some dill flavor from pickling spices. So whether it's for sandwiches, nuggets, or fried chicken, save the pickle juice for an extra tender treat. Courtesy Chick-fil-A.
fuck Chick-fil-A? If that's what we're saying.
Anyway, you're a fraud because you eat shit with pickle juice in it.
I can't stand pickles.
All right, next one. I'm over that one.
Okay. Sticking with the taste bud theme, chocolate ice cream.
Not passionate about it.
Get it out of my face.
Get it out of my face.
Just chocolate.
I will crave
like
it.
Milk chocolate, dark chocolate. I even will tolerate white chocolate.
the
It's not my
ice cream.
favorite. chocolate ice cream.
Have you ever had? Do you ever tried like non-dairy products? Non-dairy like coconut chocolate ice cream from Trader Joe's. So good.
I don't really like anything flavored coconut.
I like flavored ice creams that have chocolate in it, but like straight chocolate's like not really a big thing for me.
You should be on the list. If you like, a list. Just I don't know what the list is titled.
Every once in a while, I'm like, I just want a little chocolate ice cream. Like it's a craving, maybe.
Okay.
But it's not my first choice.
Like you said, something with chocolate, sure.
Yeah, I probably won't. If I'm like looking at a freezer of flavors, I'm not gonna choose just regular chocolate.
Okay.
But I might take like Napoleon.
This might not be a hot take, but this is how I feel. Car rides by myself, way better than with a passenger or multiple passengers.
Depends on the mood.
I think when I'm in my car by myself, the mood is always the highest it could be, because my windows are so dark that nobody can see me, and then
Illegal.
it's like, yeah, don't tell the police. But
Cops.
And it's always a concert. I don't, put the thing on.
I'm jamming.
Put it on shuffle. I don't care if Redman comes on or a little Alicia Keys comes on.
I'm totally confident in my shuffle.
Me too. There's a few. Like,
I'll let it go.
So this is what I need to get rid of my shuffle. So like on those 90s albums, they always had skits, and I added the whole
like
album.
I know
but sometimes like, it's not a
just do the skit.
Yeah, it's like just
So
like
skip it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But just get rid of it.
What are you complaining for?
Listen, she literally said in the beginning that her and her dad just complained and complained. But
I'm
now
saying we don't do that anymore.
Oh, good. Good.
I mean, he might.
Okay.
Not me. Not me though. Not for me though.
Oh, you're so funny.
Anyway.
Let me
It's a vibe.
You're a vibe.
Wait, no, but like.
Demon.
I don't like being the passenger.
Oh, you'd rather drive.
Yeah.
Do you don't trust people? You have trust issues?
No, I don't. I like to just get where I'm going. I also just am a good driver.
That's what she says. Okay. This,
All right, you have no more hot takes?
Can you zip it up for a second?
Sorry.
I think weddings are dumb.
I hate weddings.
Listen, no, okay, let me preface the... Is that how you say it? Preface?
DJ sucks. Weddings suck.
No.
You spend all this money on all this food,
Yeah.
great entertainment,
For
great
other-
decor, whatever, for all these people that come up to you and hug you and kiss you like they
Yeah.
never saw you last week when you went to their house.
That's my
And then
thing.
you don't get to even enjoy all the money that you spent, like,
Yeah.
because you're just walking around talking to people and acting like you haven't seen them in 10 years when you probably saw them this month. I hate weddings.
I think-
why is it that the DJ is always bad? It's like 1 in 10 DJs at a wedding are bad.
So, yeah, you gotta go to different ones, because the weddings I go to, I think the music is pretty accurate to what the mood should be. I like to dance.
It's hard to please a general crowd.
True, but I'm
So
usually
I
at
get it.
weddings. I'm usually at weddings where there's a lot of older Italians there, so you kind of
Probably
have
better
to.
weddings than I've been
So you
to.
kind of have to cater to them and then cater to the young crowd. But
I'll get down to
listen,
some Frankie.
right, but and then when they do the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I haven't been to them. I'm going to one this weekend though.
Good.
It's like
God bless.
300 people.
Yeah, those are the best kind.
Wild.
So I like attending weddings. Don't get me wrong. But hosting one, and like she said, you're doing all this food. You got to pay all these people.
lot
You
of
got
money
it,
for
and it's
nothing.
just for other people for one night, and then you go from
And
there.
like, what's that about? We're supposed to be celebrating our love.
What's that about?
Like, we're supposed to be celebrating our love
Yeah.
for other people? What the fuck?
Right. It's all.
I'm
It's a
over it.
show. It's a show.
Hot take is weddings. Garbage.
I hear you. Your phone is.
That's me?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's really me.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy that you just blamed me.
Hello. You're live here on the podcast. Faye.
Phyllis!
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Phyllis, I was just talking all about you.
What? Hi babe, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I was just thinking about you actually.
Oh, were you now?
You're a solid core.
There you go.
Months later.
Later.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it.
What's up, Faye? Can I do something for you?
Oh, I was gonna ask if you wanted to go to the Phillies game on Friday, but that could wait.
Well, give her an answer.
She's doing the drum roll. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's just you and me. You wanna go?
There are 3 tickets, so it would be me, you, and Jules.
I can't
if
go.
she's not busy.
Jules says she doesn't like you. She can't go.
That's not true. I just have prior commitments.
It's very rude. She's my only friend in the neighborhood.
Damn.
That's crazy because you never answered.
Damn. Okay. I'll get back to you by the
Think about it. Let me know.
All right. Well, I just want to say I love you so
Like,
much.
subscribe, review, share with your friends.
Yeah. Great.
You.
Great. All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
It's crazy because how many times did she call me? Because my phone's on Do Not
Also,
Disturb.
I can't believe you were like scolding me for my phone not being
Because your
silenced.
phone's been blinking on and
Yeah,
off all
yeah,
night.
it's been blinking, so you should know in your mind that there's no sound because
Hey,
there never
hey.
once has made a sound, and
Okay.
I know to be prepared for the
Okay.
podcast. Meanwhile,
Wait.
you're running the show and you don't have your sound off.
Okay, look, I'm gonna listen. Life is about understanding when you're wrong. So here we go, folks. Just bear with me for a second. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I was wrong.
Okay.
I didn't mean to holler at you.
I appreciate it. It's no big deal.
And I put I assumed. And you know what they say about
Didn't
assumptions?
use your brain.
You know what they say about assumptions? They make
For
an
assholes.
ass. They make an ass out of you and me. But my phone's on Do Not Disturb. So I don't. How many times did she call me? that's what I'm wondering.
Wait. She.
Because if your phone's on Do Not Disturb and I call you, it goes straight to voicemail. But if I call you twice, then it starts to ring.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
What's the point?
Right. Apple needs to get their shit together.
What the
But
fuck
that's
is
a
the
real
point?
thing. That's a real thing. Because Gedge's phone is always on Do Not Disturb. So I have to call him 2 or 3 times for him to even hear the ring.
What's up with Gedge that he's so busy that his phone's on Do Not Disturb?
From 7 a.m. until 12 p.m. His phone's on Do Not
What
Disturb.
are you doing?
Gedge's a busy man.
I got beef. I'm just kidding. Miss
Shout out
you.
to Gedge. Love him so much. Okay, another segment that you actually came prepared for. Just kidding. I love you so much. We're gonna call this "Finish the Lyric" or "Guess the Lyric." We should call it.
Scared.
So, I'm a big DMX fan, as everybody knows.
Wait, I don't want you to see it.
So Juliana, excuse me, came prepared with some X lyrics for me to guess the song. And she's a big Drake fan, like many out there. And I came prepared. and I came
Dude,
prepared.
I'm gonna be so sad if I get all of these wrong.
Nah, it'll be.
I feel like it not playing the music is throwing me off. Like if you started
Oh.
seconds, you know what? I wish YouTube. I wonder if YouTube would mess it up because if you do just 2 seconds of a song, I'll know it.
Right. And
See if I get.
Right.
We should do that if we have time. Just play a second of it, and I'll be like, views.
Right. I tried that before. It was like a brief. It was like 3 seconds of an unreleased song. And YouTube told me that I didn't have
YouTube,
to.
you're wild as well.
Right. Yeah, like that. I don't even see the downside of it because
Also,
if anything, I'm promoting it.
In general,
the song.
but like if you're making money off of it, you're making money off someone else's work, and I get that side of it. But
Right.
let's even focus on that for a second.
Sure.
So many artists, like let's say for instance, Doja Cat blew up from TikTok.
Moo.
What, bitch? I'm a cow. Moo.
Moo.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Moo. Bitch, I'm a cow. Moo.
Yeah. I need to put my glasses on. I hate this about me.
For what?
I can't read these lyrics.
Oh my
Can't
god.
butcher them.
Anyway, we gave that woman a career, like,
we
but
did.
you're not gonna let us. I don't know. It's just stupid of me. It's stupid.
Okay, so this is
Don't let me see the lyrics.
You can't read. There's a lot here.
The lyrics.
Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna go first. This is all
Are you
Drake
gonna
here.
do one and I'll do one? Mm-hmm. And how many do you have?
I have 4.
Okay, I have 4 plus I did a bonus one just in case.
Then I do have a bonus for you.
Oh my
I just didn't know how you came.
All right,
And
let's go.
She came correct. Okay. So this first one, I want you to finish the one. There's one word that I want you to finish, and then I'll give you the rest of the lyrics, and then I want you to guess the song.
I'm literally so
No,
nervous.
it's okay. Take a deep breath.
I'm a big Drake fan, so I just want to get this right.
Okay,
It's
you
really
ready?
important to me.
I never cried when Pac died, but I probably will when. Who does? I never cried when Pac died,
Fuck.
but I probably will when.
I don't know the song.
Okay.
Do I know the song?
You should. So this is probably my favorite Drake
Is
song.
that the right? Is that the right?
Yeah, don't come crazy here. So look, I'm gonna do the rest of the. So I'll finish that word and then I'll do the rest of the lyric.
Is it Wayne?
I never
Just
cried when
because-
Pac died,
Just a guess.
but I probably will when Hove does.
Oh.
And if my tears hold value, then I would drop one for every single thing he showed us. It's called Fear.
From the Houston, Atlanta, Vegas album?
I believe so. Yeah, this is before he really got
the
on.
White album.
Yes, that was my.
So far gone.
I don't know if it's on there. I really don't. But that was Fear. Is one of my favorite Drake songs. But good. I never cried back that.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know. That's a shame. I can't believe the first one out the gate. I fucking don't even know. Wow, this is wild, dude. I'm literally, if I get these all wrong, I have so much pressure on myself. Like, I was thinking about it all last night. Because, like, okay, so I was in the gym today. My trainer only played Drake all day, and he was baffled. He doesn't know me that well, but he was baffled by how I knew the first line before it even, like, started on every single song that came on. He's like, where did you come from? Like, he thought it was so cool.
Yeah, well, you failed already.
Not here.
So go ahead. I'm just
all right.
kidding. Go ahead.
You're going to get these right away.
Sure, probably. Go ahead.
But you're, like, really good with this.
Good. Go ahead.
So I'm going to say the words, and then you're going to finish the next line.
Sure, I like it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a politician with this chicken, wondering if I'm a creep her.
I'm politicking with this chicken, wondering if I'm a creeper. Little hood rat bitch from 25th named Tamika coming through like I do. You know, getting my bark on. Knew she was a thug because when I met her, she had a scarf on. 54'11", size 7 and girls.
Yeah.
Baby face.
What's that called?
How's it going down? What
I
type
picked
of games are being played? How's it going down?
Yeah,
It's on till it's gone, then I got to know now. Is you with me or what?
You know why I picked that one?
Because Drake sampled it.
Yeah.
I'm on some DMX shit. A group DM my exes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. 1 for 1. Okay, here we go. You might get this one. You should get this one. Okay, so I just think it's funny how it goes. Now I'm on a roll. Half a million for a show. What song
I
is
just think
it?
it's funny how it goes. I know I'm on a roll. $500,000 for a show. Started from the bottom.
Yeah, there you go. Good. She got one. 1 for 2.
All right. Dude, that was close. You got yourself in a predicament that you can't get out of.
Got yourself in a predicament that you can't get out of. Got yourself in a predicament that you can't get out of. It's X is coming. But
Yeah.
what's the next Got yourself in a predicament that you can't get out of. I'm ready to some bullshit. What is that?
You're close.
I know. 1, 2, X is coming for you. 3, 4, you better lock your door. 5, 6, get your crucifix. 7, 8, don't stay. Oh, what is the?
I can say the next line and let you still guess the middle line. Fuck with a like you run in your mouth. What's the line
Got
before
yourself
that?
in a predicament that you can't get out of. You want to read some bullshit that you can't get out of. Oh, damn it. I know the song and I can't think of the...
It's you already in some shit, but it's about to get hotter. Fuck with a like you run in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
All
right. Good. We're flowing though. We're good. Okay, here we go. This is a feature with Drake, but one of the most...
I didn't do any features. This is bullshit.
Well, this is a very known
All right,
feature.
let's go.
Yes, I make mistakes that I don't ever make excuses for, like leaving girls that love me and constantly seducing hoes.
seducing hoes. Like leaving girls that love
Okay,
me
let me
and
do
constantly
it.
seducing hoes.
There you go. Let me do it with the melody. Yes, I make mistakes that I don't ever make excuses for, like leaving girls that love me and constantly seducing hoes. I'm losing my thoughts as it and where my roots go.
I'm like, damn, where my roots go?
What is it? Richer than the riches.
More money, bitches.
Hey, there you go.
Wait, what is it? It's money to blow.
There you go.
I got money to blow.
First, I am on a 24-hour champagne diet. Chilling when I sip it. I encourage you to try it. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I got one more for you.
Well,
this is fun.
This is amazing.
This is fun.
Hey, yo. This one, I love this DMX song, so you're gonna know it.
Sure.
I'm slipping. I'm falling. I got to get up. Got my back on my feet so I can tear this shit up. That ain't the half. Shit gets worse as I get older.
That ain't the half. Shit gets worse as I get older. Actions become bolder. My heart got colder. Chip on my shoulder. Did I dare to do the touch?
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you. Rest in peace to the dog, DMX.
I still have a bonus, so we'll do the bonus too, but you got it.
Okay, so here's my bonus. You ready?
My bonus is a feature, so whatever. Go ahead.
Oh, I like it.
I know, because I came correct.
Okay.
I'm scared. Wait.
All right. Go.
You know it off the top of your head?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because it's quality. Here we go. I'm drunk, so I'm gonna bash his head wide open. Leave. I'm drunk, so I'm gonna bash his head wide open. He's begging me to stop, but at least he died hoping. Didn't get his wish, now he's a dish for the pack. 2 glowing red eyes, everything else is black.
Okay, first of all, that's Drake.
You're right. It's Drake would never say some hot shit like that.
What are you
Piece of the dog
talking
shit.
about? I'm like, wait a second, that's not Drake.
No,
And you even said it in DMX's voice, so I'm like, that's not right. What's happening?
I tried. Okay.
Don't even play me.
Yeah, I was trying to play you. I was trying to play Aubrey too. Here we go. This is a
You would
classic.
never say some hood shit like that.
This is a classic. You actually mentioned the song earlier.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know the song. Don't
Yeah,
play
you
it
do.
then.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Hey there, pretty girl. You know exactly what you got, and I don't blame you at all. You can't resist it. That's just, especially when the
Here's
lights
Atlanta,
out.
Vegas. Here's Atlanta, Vegas.
Yes. What a great song.
What a great song. So far gone.
Atlanta, Vegas. Yeah. Good. Great. So you finished strong. Didn't start off too hot. Finished strong.
Just I know so many other songs. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me. Give me this feature.
How
dog.
about tell them what I did last night while I was...
You sent me a voice memo of you listening to, I think
No,
it was...
I was rapping it.
Right. It was From Time,
From Time.
With Gina Aiko.
What's up? Been a minute since we kicked it. You've been caught up with these bitches. I don't get it. Anyway, I know every single word to that one.
Yeah, it's a great song.
I kick it to Shorty to try to help him understand.
I kick it to Shorty to try to help him understand. I hit him with work, because, yo, that's my little man.
What song is that?
I hit him with Shorty because that's my little man.
Damn.
Hold on.
Damn.
Oh, wait a minute. I kick it to Shorty to try. Oh, here we go again.
Exactly.
You said that was a feature. That's his song.
No, the feature is the bonus. Number 4 is his song.
Oh, let me get the feature then.
The bonus?
Yeah, because I did mine already.
That was the bonus?
I had 4. The bonus was the bullshit where it was DMX lyric. I wanted to see how long it took you to be like.
Oh, well, I did 4 DMX and a bonus DMX.
All right, well, let me hear the bonus.
Find
DMX.
something else. Okay, fine, whatever. This one I know you know.
Okay.
I know you know the song, which is why I picked it,
Good.
but I clicked on it, but then I was reading it, and I'm like, wait, this isn't a DMX song, it's a feature, but it's
No.
got mad bitches on it. No, not bitches. All right, ready?
Oh,
24 left until my death, so I'm going to waste a lot of lives, but I'll cherish every breath.
I know exactly what. Oh, good. The mic needs a band-aid. I know exactly where I'm going, but I'm going to send you there first. With the shit that I be doing, I'm going to send you there worse. I've been living with a curse. Now it's all about the end. Before I go, say hello to my little friend. And I got to make it right. Reconcile with my mother. Trying to explain to my son, to my girl I love her. She fall under my coat. Snatched up my dog. Turned like 3 buildings on Wall Street into a fog. Out with a bang. You will remember my name. I wanted to live forever, but this wasn't fame. Rest in peace to the dog. That was what was playing when we met. And he
I
saw
know,
my
that's why I
face.
picked that
I
one.
love you.
My friend Kate just texted me and said, I be in a loop. She be in a group. She just sent me that lyric.
Well, now she's a part of the 5. Shout out to her.
I be in the loop. She be in a group. I don't even know.
I will say this.
Future? I don't even know.
Drake's not my favorite, but he's one of the best of this entire generation. That's for sure.
I can't believe, like, nothing from Views, nothing was the same.
Yeah,
Take Care.
I wanted to challenge you. It was one from So Far Gone, one from that was never been on
Can
the
you
album.
just pull up your song, pull up your Drake, and just say the first 2 words and see if I get it, like, any song? I'm just curious.
Like shuffle on me on.
No, just go to your D section.
Okay, wait.
Go to the letter D in the alphabet of your library, sir.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Songs.
Yeah, and then just pick one. Don't play it. Just
Right. Well, that's Dave East. That's DMX. Okay, hold on. Time out. We're gonna do a lot of scrolling here. That's okay. Okay, first song in here.
just whatever. And see, just give me like the first. I think it's so funny that you just look at it and then that's it. Like you don't read off of it. You don't
Right.
look to see if it's right. You just
Because I think I know.
okay. Go ahead.
It's 09 in your basement.
It's 09 in the basement, and I don't love it, Debbie.
Look
And
what
it's still
you've
true.
done. Look what you've done for me.
Look what you done, dude. I used to bump that.
Yeah.
From CD, Take Care Deluxe album from FYE in my mom's Acura TL, and I thought it was so lit that I was driving my mom's Acura TL because he talks about I used to with the Acura.
Yeah, and Underground Kings. Yeah.
And then now he talks about
Acura days.
Back in the days,
I was
Acura
in my cold,
days.
dude. I'm backing back to my way.
People walking around like, No, but listen, now he used to say Acura. He used to say Honda and Acura. Now he says Mercedes.
Well, he was poor. He was broke. Do we need to get a Mercedes? Well, you have a Mercedes. Fuck you.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he knows. He made a dance album because he knew I was in my dance music era. He just knows.
That album still stinks. I'm gonna say
That's
that.
bullshit.
It stinks.
It's bullshit. You're a hater.
I like the dance. That album stinks.
The album was produced by DJs that are good. It's a good album. It's not a rap album. He didn't make it to be a rap album. He made it to get the bag because he's smart. But everyone had to be a hater. It could have been the album of the summer, but everyone had to be hating on, like, Drake this, whatever.
If Drake is
because everybody wanted him to come out like hardcore rap, and like he doesn't give a fuck what the like small amount of people want.
Right.
He wants to get that bread.
I don't think that's what they wanted from him. They like the melody Drake, but that was
Well,
just
then he came out with the
dance
Certified Lover Boy. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that wasn't that's Phil's favorite. That's
so good.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Drake album?
Take Care 100%.
I'll be there for you. I will care for you. I just keep it you just so know.
Take a shot for me. Yeah, is Club Paradise on there? No. But Take Care with Rihanna, banger.
I know you've been hurt by
someone else.
I can carry him out of the way. You carry yourself. What else? If you let me, dude, people are probably their ears are bleeding.
They'll be all right. We even said at the same time. Can you give me a DMX bark? Like you said, this.
It'll never be as good as yours.
Right, but this could all be cut out. Maybe
it's not gonna get cut out. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna play the shit out of me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta practice.
Find it like right here.
No, I can't do it. I don't have it in my soul.
It wasn't bad. Wasn't awful though. I mean, it wasn't good either.
My dog's at.
We're right here, dog.
Do it.
What, the bark?
Yeah. You gotta sit back though.
Yeah, I do. It's gonna be so loud.
That's like not humanly right. That's like not okay.
Why not? You gotta find it right here.
People should be able to do that.
The best is literally you would walk by me in the hallway in high school.
Yo, Vito,
bark.
Who the fuck says that to somebody?
And I wouldn't even like hesitate. Yeah, I'd be like, I know what she wants from me. I'd be like, I can do this. This isn't weird. She's not trying to make fun of me.
No, I thought it was a cool skill.
And you would. I thought it was a cool skill. No, and then I would just do it.
Tense.
And every time it was like the first time you ever heard it. It was great. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Now.
Jesus Christ.
You and me or what?
Try to give me a nah. Well, honeys want to give me the bow. What? I'm politic. I love how you said what did you say?
Politicking.
You didn't say politic.
I said politician.
Yeah.
That's how it looks like.
I'm politician with this George Bush, wondering how I creeper.
It's not. It's
Bill Clinton with my wife. Oh, I never seen her. The wine is totally kicked in, folks.
I'm sober. I'm just silly.
Listen.
I'm just a silly goose.
Oh, it's upside down. Time out.
Silly Goose Sunday coming up.
Silly Goose Sunday. Is that every Sunday?
Yeah. Okay. Unless I'm working.
Good. Folks, I just want you to know, June 10th, I'm going to be either in Istanbul.
Are you going?
Maybe.
Holy shit. Hope he records the pod before he goes.
Or I'll be here watching the game. I watched this game with my godfather. I haven't seen him in so many years. It was nice to be in his presence, and his energy about the game.
I'm sorry.
His energy about the game is the same as mine. So it was good. It was nice, and he recorded us watching the game, which I thought was interesting. But okay, she's taking her headphones off. She's done here. So, folks, hope you enjoyed yourself. We enjoyed ourselves. I think you can tell. Make sure you subscribe. I don't know why she's laughing so hard.
I can't stop laughing.
But, realtor-ish for right now, but we're doing the rebranding. So go follow that. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good gems. She drops gems, pick them up,
Follow me on Instagram, Jul, Jul_ the Realtor.
Boom. What about on TikTok? You're popping on TikTok.
Same thing, Jul the Realtor.
Good. Yeah, your TikTok game is elite. So keep that up. Ciao for now, folks.